Here we go.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Rapid City Legal and Finance Committee meeting on Wednesday, October 28th, 2015. I'd like to begin the meeting with a roll call and determination of quorum, please, Maggie. Thank you. Now's the time to adopt the agenda. Are there any seated committee members at this time that would like to modify, add, or subtract from today's agenda? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adopt the agenda.
Richie's got it.
Chair recognizes Alderman Nordstrom.
Thank you.
We're at this time, we're trying to adopt the agenda.
Oh, okay.
I've got a motion by Laurenti to adopt, second by Lewis. Any discussion on the adoption of the agenda for today's business? Seeing none. All in favor?
Aye.
The agenda has been adopted. Now is the time for general public comment. This is a time for any members of the audience to address this committee and the seated members on any item that is currently not on today's agenda. Is there anyone that would like to speak on any item not on the agenda today? I have currently no speaker request forms. Seeing none, we're going to move on to consent items. Consent items for public comment are items 1 through 10 on today's agenda. I currently have no speaker request forms for any of the consent items 1 through 10 on today's agenda for public comment. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to discuss any of the items consent 1 through 10? Seeing none, we're going to close public comment, and we are now on to considering consent items 1 through 10. Chair would like to recognize Alderman Nordstrom.
Thank you, Matt. Are we working? I'll just speak up. There we go. Let's pull, I tried to move the meeting along. Let's pull item number 8 for consideration.
Are there any other items that seated committee members would like pulled today off the consent calendar, 1 through 10?
Move to approve the balance.
I've got a motion by Lewis to approve items 1 through 10 except number 8, second by Nordstrom. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor of approving items 1 through 10 except item number 8?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 8. Item number 8 is the informational update on the downtown area master plan. Chair would like to recognize Alderman Nordstrom.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We'll make a motion to move to full council without consideration. Recommendation, yes.
I've got a motion by Nordstrom and a second by Drew to send item number 8 to council without recommendation. Primarily the reason for this is that the update is not being held at today's Legal and Finance Committee meeting. It will be held Monday night. So this will make sure it's not on the consent calendar, and it should be off the consent calendar.
Or we could have pulled it then.
We did it now to make sure it's not on there.
Thank you, Chair.
So any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We are now on to public comment for non-consent items. Non-consent items on today's agenda are items 11 through 14. I currently have no speaker request forms for any of the non-consent items. Anyone from the audience would like to address any of the non-consent items today? Seeing none, public comment is now closed. Item number 11 is the second reading and recommendation of ordinance number 6083 to revise the name and update the mission of the Rapid City Fire Department by amending Chapter 2.36 of the Rapid City Municipal Code.
Move to approve.
Got a motion by Lewis to approve, second by Drew. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 12 is the introduction and first reading of ordinance number 6077 to amend certain provisions in Chapter 15.48 of the Rapid City Municipal Code concerning manufactured homes and manufactured home parks. I've got a motion by Laurenti to approve, second by Nordstrom. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 13 is a request for SDCL 1-19A-11.1, the final determination relative to the proposed window replacement affecting a commercial historic property located at 523 6th Street. Chair would like to recognize Alderman Nordstrom.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and I'll make that motion to include option 1, which is final determination that there are no feasible and prudent alternatives, and that all possible planning to minimize the harm to a historic property has occurred. This finding authorizes staff to process the building permit pursuant to 1-19A-11.1. That's my motion.
I've got a motion by Lewis, a second by... Sorry. I've got a motion by Nordstrom, second by Lewis. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Richie. Item number 14 is the second reading and recommendation of ordinance number 6075 to amend provisions concerning special event alcohol beverage licenses to allow charitable organizations to sell donated alcohol by amending section 5.12.035 of the Rapid City Municipal Code. Got a motion by Laurenti to approve, second by Lewis. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Motion to move.
I've got a motion to adjourn by Nordstrom, second by Lewis. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.